Hello, how are you? This is Bishop Benedict. God bless you today. It's nice coming your way. Bringing you a very important subject that will bless your life. Today, I'm going to be talking about 7 benefits you can achieve from observing silence. Silence is something that people don't observe that often because we are so committed and in the midst of so much noise and chaos and stuff like that, running up and down our daily activities, and we don't have time to observe silence, to reflect in our lives, and to checkmate our emotional responses. A lot of times, what creates a lot of problems in our life is our inability to be still, inability to be calm. We don't observe calmness the way we should, which should boost your productivity in life. Because when you are calm, everything is in perspective. You're able to see things clearly. It's just like a troubled water. When the water is troubled, you can see clearly, down below. But when the water is still and clear, you can see visibly. You can see everything. So it is with your life, with your mind. Your mind is always in turbulence. Your mind is, going with a lot of thoughts, ideas constantly. And a lot of people live their life from their thoughts and their thinking, and they think that's who they are. But a lot of things that is going on in your mind are not exactly what you are, but they are images, reflections, impressions, and thoughts that you have gathered from your environment, from your upbringing and stuff like that. And these things weigh heavily on you. So I want to share with you how you can be calm in life and get your life in order, because calmness will enhance your life. So 7 benefits you can get from: number 1, enhanced concentration. When you are calm, you are able to concentrate very well. But once your mind is in turbulence, you are not able to see things clearly. It said the mind operates like a monkey on a tree, jumping from one thing to the other. It's never still. But when your mind is still, that's when your life is together. That's when you see things clearly. That's when you can reason well. That's when you have joy, peace, and harmony in your life. So when you are observing that stillness, just getting away from every noise, shut yourself in your room where you are, just observe that silence, you are going to find out that your life will begin to be in order. So it helps your concentration, it helps you to focus very well, it helps you to see things clearly when you are calm. Number 2, it boosts your creativity. So when you are calm, you are able to create things very well. But when your mind is in turmoil, in turbulence, you are in a state of confusion. You can reason very well, you can focus. But when your mind is calm, then you can create, you can bring ideas, can flow in, thoughts that can generate good things in your life will begin to. So you begin to create, you begin to enhance your gifting, your talents, or whatever you are when you are calm. But when your mind is disturbed, that can happen. And number 3, heightened self-awareness. A lot of times we don't know who we are because we are so carried away with all the goings on in the world. We are running here and there, trying to succeed here and there, or make one thing or the other, and we don't get to know who we are. The late great Socrates says, know thyself. You need to know yourself. You need to be aware of yourself. It is when you know yourself, and you cannot know yourself by hurrying and scurrying all over the place. You can only come to self-awareness, self-knowledge when you are still, when you are calm, when you are alone by yourself, when you can reflect. So it's very important that you observe silence so that you can get in within and begin to see who you truly are, because who you truly are is spiritual, not physical. Because a lot of times we focus on the physical, but who you are is spiritual. So when you are still, when you are in that place of silence, you can see yourself clearly. You can identify with who you are, the reality of who you are. So that's very important. Number 4, when you observe calmness, silence, you are able to be calm because it helps you to be calm. And when you are calm, you can bring all your emotional responses into check. Because a lot of time, what creates a lot of illness in our bodies is our emotional responses. So when you observe silence, you are calm, you are able to checkmate your emotions. Number 5, improve learning. You can learn very well when your atmosphere is calm. When you're in an environment when there is turbulence, there's confusion, there's so much going on, you cannot learn. Your mind can only learn when it's still. That's when you can assimilate. You can able to digest things and be productive. So it's very important. So that list of 6 to productivity. You are very productive when you are in a state of calmness. When you are in a state of turbulence, anxiety, and worry, and fear, and all that, you cannot be very productive. You cannot bring the best out of you. The best comes out of you when you are still. And number 7, you cultivate patience. So patience comes out of calmness. So when you practice calmness, practice stillness, you are able to calm. Every part of you is calm. When people say things, you don't just respond emotionally. You are reflective and you give a good answer. So when you follow these 7 principles of observing silence, something mighty will happen. Your life will be transformed. Peace will come into your life. You'll look younger than your age. You will be healthier. Because a lot of time what creates sickness in our body is turmoil, anxiety, worries, and all that. So when you are in a state of calmness, stillness, then you will be able to be successful, be productive, and your life will be vibrant. The late French philosopher Blaise Pascal, he said the problem of mankind is their inability to sit still alone in their room. So a lot of problems that we have is because of our inability to sit still. But when you can be still, you will be healthy. The word of God says, be still and know that I'm God. So stillness is very important. Practice it every day in your life, 5-10 minutes a day. Just sit still in your room and you will be joyful. You will be happy. And I hope that you have been blessed by this.